with us today. I extend warm welcome to Amit Bajaj sir for accepting our request for giving guidance to all of us. Welcome sir from Principal Ma'am, staff and Queen Mary's family. Let me introduce sir to all of you. Sir is a recipient of Delhi's State's Best Teachers Award in 2012. Sir has contributed excellent services in the field of mathematics and has been awarded by Dr. Kiran Bedi in 2014. He is the topper of Mathematics Olympiad for Teachers in 2019. Sir is presently serving CRPF Public School Rohini as PGT. Sir has been associated with CBSE and NCRT for many years. Apart from all this, Sir has been always motivating and supporting the subject by continuous efforts. He has his own blogs and making very interesting videos on his YouTube channel called Non-Routine Maths. Such a talented person we have today. We once again welcome you, sir. Hope our children also will get motivated and learn many new things today. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am. And thank you for this nice introduction. Without wasting any time, now I would like to share my screen so that time is limited and the content and the topics which I really plan to share is much, right? And in within a 1 hour time slot, we cannot cover all the things, but most of the important things which are very, very essentially required that I would like to cover today.
Okay, sir. And sir,
So,
our
yeah.
children would also like to ask some queries in the last.
Yeah, sure, sure. At the end, I mean, we can have a QA session. That is not a problem for the last 10 minutes. They can always ask, or in between, even if they want, they can always ask.
Okay, sir.
Yeah,
ठीक है.
thank you.
Okay, sir.
So
Please
I
go.
think my screen is visible now.
Yes, sir. It's children. It is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
sir.
Okay.
Okay, great. So class 12th mathematics students, I'm discussing mainly about the blueprint and the pattern based on the latest reduced syllabus. I'm sure you all must have gone through the same CBSE sample paper and you must had your at least one pre-board. Ma'am, you had your one pre-board?
Yeah, we already had one
Okay, that's
pre-book.
great. So that would make the my job a little bit easier. So quickly, I'm browsing through this. The course structure, every one of you is aware. We have relations and functions, first two chapters, right? And that only important for you is it carries 8 marks. The algebra, which consists of matrices and determinants, that carries 10 marks in total. The calculus portion carries 35 marks, but calculus simply includes your chapter number 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Right, so differential
Nine,
calculus
right?
as well as integral calculus. Then we did talk about say vectors in 3D, which carries 14 marks weightage in the CBSE. LPP 5 marker 1 question. Probability, it carries 8 marks. So 80 mark you have your theory paper, and the internal assessment will carry 20 marks. So internal assessment have different ways, so that all depends on your concerned mathematics teacher how she is planning to take it. So I'll be mainly focusing on the board paper, theory paper. So the question type, you just not need to look at these words, remembering, understanding, applying, that are all meant for the teacher point of view. But the important thing here, which is being given by the CBSE itself officially, that weightage of 55% is actually given to the part 1. And that part 1 comes under the remembering and understanding the direct type of questions. Right, so out of 80 marker, 44 marker paper will be direct kind of problems in journal. Then 25% of the paper, but in marks ki term mein, it will be 20 marks. So that will be applying the normal type of questions, problem solving, whichever you are doing. But the last 20% of the weightage means 16 marker paper that may be based on the HOTS, higher thinking, skill based questions, which require the analyzing, evaluating, and so on. So, those students who are doing good, or those who are average or even above average, it is very easy to score minimum of 80% of marks. Rest 20% of the paper may require a little bit more practice, more understanding of the concepts. So we'll come to the study tips for how to do well in the mathematics exam. In fact, your teacher must be telling these things repeatedly throughout the year and session, but it really makes a difference when someone outside may talk to you and tell you, and so that you realize, yes, my ma'am was already telling me the same thing. And that's actually very, very true. So, work to understand the principle and concentrate on the fundamentals. No ratification will work or take you to higher level. Do remember that mathematics is cumulative. Whatever you have studied in, say, class ninth, 10th, even all those concepts, class 11, those formulas, you must have encountered and using them in your class 12th as well. Be independent, but don't be afraid to ask question, because asking a good questions is again a very important art. So learn how to ask the good questions, because that is going to help you at the end of the day. Attend your classes regularly and listen in the class, of course in online mode. Because of this COVID, this session there were lot many problems, but I'm sure your teachers and you all together must have tried your level best, and you attended your most of the classes regularly. Put in the extra effort and time while studying mathematics. You have other subjects, and each and every subject carries the equal weightage. But as mathematics require lot of understanding, lot of practice, so you need to give some extra time to this subject. Please don't multitask while studying. I mean, I also have two daughters, so I have seen sometimes while they are studying, they have their WhatsApp sometimes on. So they are talking, they are studying, and they are using the internet as well. So I really fail to understand all these things working all together. So if possible, whenever you are studying, only study, do not focus on any other thing. So keep your mobiles aside. Listen when others ask questions. Sometimes you may be shy to ask your doubts, but it is always possible that if other of your friends they are asking, at least listen to their doubts. It may be your own doubt as well. Take good notes. I don't know how many of you have already followed this. Get into the study groups. Online study, it is really difficult for this time. Do the work and do it on time. So, if some assignments, some tasks, some practice questions are given to you, have a proper time schedule for that and do it in that time only. And whenever you need any help, you can take the help from your teacher or maybe your peer as well. Develop a proper study schedule. This is very, very important. So now you are at home. Maybe now your teacher or your school must have starting calling you as per the government order. So you might be going to your school now for the practical work, or there might be certain revision classes or some revision topics. I mean, that can also be taken care of by the school. So after that, the whole day, your afternoon, evening, and they all to be planned in a proper way, that I generally recommend take at least say 2 to 3 subjects in a day and have a proper timetable for that. Have a notebook for maths only. Be neat and accurate. This is again very, very important. So whenever you are writing your answers, it should be in a legible writing. It should be very, very neat. See, you need to understand right now your school teacher might be familiar with your handwriting. So she knows that person might have written this or this, theta likha hai or alpha. So one can understand at least, because she must be checking your paper for months or year. But there will be anonymous unknown person who will be checking your board paper. So if he or she is not able to understand your handwriting, you need to pay for that. So now you need to understand the value of good handwriting, but at the same time, your speed is going to matter. I'll be coming to that point particularly. And the last thing, very, very important, which you need to take care of, practice, practice, and practice. Because nothing can be done in the subject mathematics unless you do the good enough practice. Now, how to attempt the question paper? There are certain tips based on my personal experience in this field for more than 20 years and being associated with the marking scheme committee, the expert committee. I'm sharing with you that alternative solutions are allowed. They are always welcome, but try to avoid the JEE or IIT shortcuts, because I have seen my number of students, specifically the science students. I mean, they have learned in their coaching institutes certain shortcut methods to get the answers just in 1 or 2 steps. But remember, in CBSE, there will be a step by marking. So in that case, if you avoid writing certain steps, so marks will be deducted. And at the same time, if you use certain alternative solutions which are generally not available in NCERT, that doesn't mean, or that doesn't, I don't want to say, okay, do not use your creativity or some different approaches if possible. But if possible, avoid certain shortcuts at least. This is second one is my personal opinion and suggestion. Your teacher may say you may start with part A, but I generally recommend start with the part B, the subjective type of questions. Utilize 15 minutes of the reading time. While in the board examination, 10:15 to 10:30 will be the time when you will be having the that paper reading time. That is the best time when you can utilize, because there will be 59 questions in all in your paper. How 59? There are now number of choices which are being increased. There are the case studies having lot many parts in that. So when you count those, so it comes out to be actually 59. In paper, of course, 38 questions will be there. But because of the choices, the paper is going to be lengthy. And I'm sure those who have already attempted their pre-board paper, so you must have find in journal, that is a general opinion, because even in my school I already had a pre-board. Most of even the brilliant students, they had only one issue or one complaint or one problem, that they were not able to complete the paper in even 3 hours. So that writing practice, that planning is very, very essentially required, because when you were coming to the school, there were the unit tests, there were the class tests, there were lot many midterm and certain examinations were going on regularly. So teachers always used to take care of that, that you practice, you write it. But now during this online time, sometime it may be possible that writing practice is less. So that again is going to pay you a high in case you are not able to complete your paper in that 3 hours duration. So writing, practicing is very, very important. The key mantra of this whole session, if I would say, that you need to write, you need to practice, otherwise your paper will not be completed. That is for sure, because I mean you cannot challenge the CBSE that the paper was lengthy. I was aware of the topics, the methods, but I was not able to complete the paper. But you have to do it, and that too I recommend in 2 hours 40 minutes, because 20 minutes time generally is to be kept for your revision work. Practice from the past year CBSE papers, the compartment paper specifically, and the sample paper released by CBSE, right? Now, of course, there is a reduced syllabus, so ask your teachers, or you can always even check it out, okay, whichever questions are belong to the previous reduced syllabus from the CBSE past year papers, you can simply avoid those questions. Attempt at least 10 full length syllabus paper once your syllabus is over in the school. And of course, now syllabus is over, you already had your one pre-board. So I would recommend that try to attempt 10 full length paper. And again, that's a very important art. One technique is to be used. You need to set your body clock according to the real board time. So if possible, sit for choose some random paper, some sample paper, because there are a number of sample books are available. So here we are not going to recommend you anyone, say you like or together or all in one or XYZ. So there are lot many good sample papers are available. Check it out, choose any random paper, decide one time, and that I would recommend 10:15 a.m. in the morning if possible. But now if the schools are running and if you have say your own classes as well in the afternoon or evening, then may you have a flexibility and choose any time, but sit for the paper for exactly 3 hours 15 minutes. No break in that particular time. Create a congenial environment at your home wherein you are actually really attempting your paper. So that is your mock practice for that 10 papers which you need to attend. And attempt the paper while in a sitting posture, while sitting on a table, chair. That is very, very essentially required. I know it's chill, so sometimes we are in our rajai or then we are actually getting some आलस जिसको मैं कहूँ अगर वो आ जाता है, so please try to avoid that. Read and understand the question carefully. I'll come to this point because most of time students do commit the mistake. Even first step, reading of the question, and then of course answering of the question will be totally wrong. Try to finish the paper in 2 or 40 minutes, 20 minutes for revision work. Special care while attempting case studies questions. So for the first time, case studies have been introduced in the board paper. So you have already attempted those case studies. But one special care, I am talking about that in my further slides based on what my student committed as a mistake, so that they should not and you should not commit that mistake. I'll come to the case studies. For the one marker question, starting 24 questions, they are only a one marker. Only the correct answer carries the marks. So means generally no calculations to be shown. That is by CBSE. But sometime what happens, I will counter this statement, my own statement only, that sometime it happens if you give certain steps, so it may be possible that CBSE may divide the question into one marker question into half plus half, and which is being done for the past 2 years at least.
Yeah.
So even for a one marker question, if you can give certain one or two steps, that is good, so that if not complete correct answer, at least half mark may be fetched by you. It is not essential to attempt all the questions in the proper serial number. Let me begin with question number one, question number two, then three, and so on. Please, it is your up to you, whichever section you want, whichever questions. Though it is always give a good impression on the examiner if you start the paper and write the paper in a proper sequential order. But in case if you're not clear with certain question, you can leave that particular question. If time permits, you can always come back to that. Revise from NCERT and SCERT exemplar. When we specifically talk about the HOTS type of questions, so in that case, I highly recommend that you should check out the NCERT exemplar as well. So NCERT definitely everyone is doing. NCERT exemplar, number of teachers, I mean, they are using that in their regular teaching, maybe in their practice papers or maybe in their assignments as well. So please take care of the NCERT exemplar as well. Avoid silly mistakes. So since your primary classes you have been hearing this statement, please do not commit the mistakes. Avoid silly mistakes. Avoid silly mistakes. Now it's 12th class, high time. A single silly mistake, copying the wrong question, instead of 2, you write 3 and 0 marks. So any formula silly mistake is going to cost you heavily. So please avoid that. Make a list of all the formulas handy for your ready reference, specifically differentiation, integration. So there are a lot many formulas, and it happens that some or trigonometry specifically, right? Even not only 12th, 11th class trigonometric formulas, they are required in differentiation, integration, and lot many other topics as well. So you should be ready with that formula list handy with you, so that just before your board examination, when you have a break for say, we don't know about the day sheet, board day sheet, but expect that there will be say 4, 5 or 6 days time will be given to you, the gap between the two papers. So how you're going to prepare in that time period, we can always talk about that as well. But be ready with your formula list. Maybe say 10 pages, 15 pages, but that should be ready with you. Questions related to the graphs or geometry आपके लिए कहाँ आएगा? Maybe specifically LPP, and even for area under curve, use the pencil and ruler to graph it. Sometimes it happens that student use so simple pen or multicolors. Please avoid that. Simple ruler, simple pencil, but neatness should be there. Since there is a stepwise marking, so don't leave any question unattempted. Even say there is a 3 marker question, you have no idea at all how to do that question. But looking at the term, say there is a question of probability, you read some term. So at least you mention about Bayes theorem. You can write the formula related to the Bayes theorem. It may be possible that out of 3, even if you were deserving 0, you may get half mark. I'm sure you are very good, very students. So you all already have prepared. So this situation will not happen with you. But even if it happens, so do not leave any question unattempted. So sometimes it happens. Tukka will work. So limit x to 0, sin x by x is 1. And maybe possibly आप ऐसा सोच रहे हो कि 0 by 0 बन गया, sin 0 is 0, so that is 1. But that only happens in a objective type of questions. So what does that mean? In a 1 marker question, even if your method is say wrong, it's not appropriate, but you get the answer which is correct, so you will be getting 1 mark for that. But this situation should be avoided. Now coming to the time management part, particularly in your board paper, as already mentioned, you have your section 1, 16 questions will be there. This is a recommendation by my side. 2 minutes per question, so that 32 minutes may be given to these 16 questions. Then for the case study based questions. Case study based question में, this is my suggestion, say that there are 2 passages, 2 case studies, 3 minutes for the reading time. This is 6 minutes, and each part 2 minutes for solving. So 16 minutes for that. So 2 case studies may take maximum 22 minutes. It may be even 18 minutes. It may be say 23 minutes, but try it out not to go beyond that. Otherwise, you will definitely not be able to complete your paper. Then coming to your 2 marker question, say 4 minutes if given, 40 minutes for that. For 3 marker, there will be 7 questions. You may give 6 minutes, so that 42 minutes. And then for 3 questions of 5 marker, if you give 8 minutes even, that 24 minutes, and total will be 2 hours 40 minutes. So that 20 minutes even then still be available for you for the revision work. And again telling you, this 32 is only a suggestive. You can complete even that in 20 minutes, so that if time is left, you can give time to the other portion, but do not go beyond that time limit. That is very, very important. Now, the points which are kept in mind while preparing the marking scheme. You have attempted your paper, right? Now how the teacher community, they are going to check your paper. There is a proper marking scheme committee that sit and they discuss each and every question, that what type of mistakes students might have committed, what type of answer generally we are expecting from majority of the students. So based on that, a marking scheme is being developed, and that is to be followed by each and every teacher who is checking that paper. So marks are distributed stepwise, that is already aware to you. In very short answer type question, you're not expected to write the steps, but in certain cases, it is good if you show 1 or 2 steps. Alternate methods are always acceptable, but sometimes it happens, alternative method or creative approach methods, it may be possible that the teacher himself or herself may not be aware of that particular approach. So in that case, he she discuss with the head examiner or assistant head examiner. That is a good thing. But if he doesn't, then you may lose marks. So you may claim for that, because now there is a provision for getting your answer copy checked on your email ID. You can claim for that the answer is correct, the method is correct, so why the marks are not given. But in that process, the process will take a lot of time, and the admissions in most of the colleges or the professional institutes will be closed. So do not take any chance in journal. So your teacher must have taught you in a way it is expected actually at a CBSE level. Now this is very important. If question is copied wrong, then 0 marks should be awarded. What does that mean? And this is by the CBSE guidelines, official guidelines. Sometimes it happens, say you have a question in determinants, solve for XYZ, right? You copied the instead of x plus y plus z is equal to 2, you copied x plus y plus z is equal to 3. But you know cofactors, adjoint, finding out A inverse, and everything you are well aware of. Unfortunately, you will be getting 0 marks out of 5. If the question is copied wrongly, you cannot claim that only question was copied wrong, but I have solved it, I know the whole method. No marks will be there. Question is repeated, then first attempt is marked. Let's say there is a question and you being smart, trying to be over smart, it happens because this is based on the experience. Sometimes it happens that the student attempted the question in the beginning, and after 20 pages he or she is attempting the same question again, assuming that he will or she will get the double marks, right? But there is a caging system for each question, marks are entered on the very front sheet, so that will not be possible. So repeated attempt of the question, sheer wasted of your time. If a child attempts both the choices of the same question, then first attempt is marked. Again, this is very important. Say there is a choice question. You tried to attempt say first part, you solved it, but later you realized that the calculations are wrong and you know the or part in a better way, and you attempt the or part as well. And fortunately, let's say or part is attempted complete correctly, right? But unfortunately, you forget to cross the first part, first option, which you solved. Examiner is going to check only the first attempt by you in the optional questions. Please remember that. So in case you attempted the option question, both the parts, and second one is correct, please cross the first one. Do not forget that. Now, chapter-wise syllabus and deleted portions and questions, some definitely you all are aware, so I'll be going through this little quickly. So in relation functions, these are certain deleted topics, composite functions, inverse of a function, and binary operation was actually already deleted. So what exactly is to be done? That might have been taught to you by your teacher. Here it is mentioned as well. So what exactly is the syllabus? So this is the syllabus. So types of relations may reflexive, symmetric, transitive, equivalence, and then only one and on to function. That's the syllabus for your chapter 1. In chapter 2, in fact, only the range, domain, the principal value branch is there. No formula, no graphs of inverse trigonometric functions is there. So that simply means only NCERT exercise 2.1, but at the same time, please check it out. There are certain formulas and properties your teacher might have taught already. They may be required in the derivatives of inverse trigonometric functions, because this is already even in our current syllabus. So certain formulas like say 2 sine inverse x or tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, though as per this curriculum that is deleted, but there is the ambiguity, there is little bit doubt or confusion. So to avoid that, simple formulas must be learned and used. But yes, solve for x, there are questions, there are many other type of different or difficult questions in inverse trigonometry, they all can be simply avoided. Meanwhile, when I am discussing about the unit wise, in case here if any student need to ask anything, they can always do that. So any doubt to anyone in 1 and 2, chapter number 1 and 2?
Yes, children, you can keep your queries regarding second chapter if you have
Or chapter 1 or 2?
one, even for chapter one.
Okay. So I assume there is no doubt. So let's proceed further. Chapter 3, matrices, and here only the main thing is elementary row and column operation, right? So I'm sure your teacher must have taught this because this chapter was dealt in the beginning in the April itself. So elementary row and transformation is completely deleted, NCERT exercise 3.4. Rest you need to do all the things. In the determinant, specifically your properties of determinant, और वही इसमें main चीज थी, exercise 4.2, that is deleted. But at the same time, direct expansion of 3 by 3 determinant, that you should know. And generally you can expect the question of the form, so find xyz, or maybe the product AB is given, and using that product you need to solve the given system of equations. Rest all things are in your syllabus, adjoint, cofactor, minors, and all that. Any doubt in 3 and 4?
No, sir.
Okay. Next in your chapter number 5, continuity and differentiability, clear cut your roles and mean value theorem. They are deleted. So exercise 5.8 is deleted. Rest your direct, the every type of questions and syllabus is still there. In chapter 8, there is no confusion. Directly your rate of change and approximations. So that means exercise 6.1 and 6.4, they are deleted. Rest everything is in your syllabus. And in a case of case studies, one may really expect a 5-marker question from here itself. Next is your chapter number 7. Any doubt in chapter 5 or 6? किसी को भी? Anything to be asked?
Children, you can respond. डाउट है फॉर चैप्टर 5 और 6 में किसी को कुछ पूछना है?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Okay. Now when comes book 2, chapter number 7, integrals. So this type of questions were given in your NCERT exercise 7.7, square root of a quadratic. Though completing the square you all know 8 से कर रहे हैं, you can use the following formulas and go about these questions, but still this type of question will not be asked. And another thing, limit as a sum.
Yeah, sir, the second one is from like supplementary, I think.
This is supplementary.
So they can make
It is
it
mentioned here.
they can have a
Yes.
clear. जी जी ठीक है. So children, is it clear about the integration? Because this is the main problem, because integrations is such a vast thing.
And in fact, I mean, based on my personal experience, I can guarantee that this time, because 3-marker question is the maximum from the integral. So the
जी.
special type of integrals are there, say root tan x, 1 over sine power 4x plus cos power 4x. And there are much more typical type of integrals. So generally do not expect them this time. Direct islet, direct
But sir,
partial fraction.
जी, once one thing is sure that what I have been observing, like partial is very sure to come
Yes, of course.
every year, like one partial, one definite, and one like other sort of. But partial का तो बहुत sure है कि एक partial तो आता ही आता है.
Yes, definitely yes. And one based on the properties itself. But that too again very direct type of a question, because in 5-marker there are only 3 questions, right? And they are not from your integral portion. So that is making it very clear the paper setter has left with no choice to include the typical type of questions. So I really know the phobia among the students specifically related to the integrals. So now they can be certain कि प्लीज जिनको डाउट भी या डर लगता है छोड़ना नहीं है. इजी आपने एनसीईआरटी को भी कर लिया, उसमें भी लिमिटेड, आई मीन it is possible that you will be able to attempt all the questions. Now, chapter number 8, AOI, applications, when we talk about the area under the curve, there is still a little bit confusion and doubt even among the teacher community, and they are discussing and debating over that,
Yeah.
what is possible, what can come, what cannot come. As per the deleted syllabus, it is mentioned area between any of the two curves, lines, parabola, circle, and ellipses, that is deleted. But otherwise, this type of standard form areas can be a part of that. But if you go through the sample paper which is being released, there itself two curves are intersecting and the question based on that is given, right? So in that case, I suggest to my students and to you as well, in area, try not to avoid any type of questions, means NCERT exercise 8.1 and even 8.2 if possible. यहाँ लिखा हुआ है कि it is deleted, but the typical type of questions you can simply avoid, right? Typical means say two circles are intersecting
Yeah,
their
very
area,
complex kind of, right?
that complex type of problems. And even there are the questions which used to come, the curves are given, the tangents are normals, the triangles are formed in that. So that type of questions, the modulus के typical questions, वो तो बिल्कुल आप avoid कर सकते हैं. Again, only 3 marker question will be from here. तो 3 marker के अंदर you cannot expect a typical kind of a question. So accordingly you need to prepare. Then we talk about chapter number 9, differential equation. Not a big difference, जितना है वही रहा, except एक जब हम बात करते हैं formation of differential equation, wherein exercise 9.3 was there, and followed by the linear differential equation and homogeneous of second type. Though both are very easy, because I have already taught in my school, my students, because these are very simple things, right? So they can be learned within 10 minutes if you know the basic idea about it, but they will not be asked in the examination.
So just one thing, because homogeneous is there, but of the type dx by dy, they need to understand.
Yeah, definitely, it's
Yeah,
already
yeah,
mentioned. Okay,
yeah.
the type 2,
So one
because
is of the
main
type.
type is dy by dx in both linear or as well as homogeneous. But there are the questions wherein we need to put v is equal
Sometimes
to
t.
x by y. तो x by
Okay.
y वाले questions जो हैं सिर्फ वो हटे हैं, but otherwise homogeneous is absolutely in our syllabus.
Children, I think, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
वेक्टर इन 3D के अंदर सिंपल, ये आपका सप्लीमेंट्री में ऑलरेडी था वैसे भी, स्केलर ट्रिपल प्रोडक्ट, तो दिस हैज बीन डिलीटेड.
Sir, I had a doubt.
या प्लीज.
Is linear differential equations a part of our syllabus?
Linear
नहीं.
differential equation, they are very much in our syllabus, but there are two types of linear differential equation. One is of the form dy by dx and the second one is of the form dx by dy. So second type
नहीं,
problems
sir,
are only deleted, but dy by dx वाली simple and direct type of questions जो हैं आपकी exercise से, they are very much in the syllabus. Even
sir,
I
can you
learned that
just go
certain
to the
coaching
previous slide?
institutes, certain tutors, certain teachers have doubts, और उन्होंने यही students को communicate किया कि linear differential equation is not in our syllabus, but that is not true. That is in the syllabus.
Yes, sir. Sir, एक बार previous slide पे जाएंगे, sir?
Yeah, please. Sure.
अच्छा, ये लीनियर डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन, हाँ यही मुझे भी डाउट था, क्योंकि उसमें ये है कि उसके अकॉर्डिंग की लीनियर डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन रिमूव हो गई है.
No,
ये
only
थोड़ा सा तो
dx
विल
by
मेक इट
dy
क्लियर नाउ.
वाली form, not dy by dx.
आई विल नोट इट डाउन. ठीक है सर.
Yeah.
ओके सर, ठीक है. थैंक यू सो मच सर.
Okay, vectors में STP से delete हुआ है supplementary से. Next is in 3-dimensional geometry. कहने को तो एक छोटी सी चीज डिलीट करी है, एंगल बिटवीन टू लाइंस, टू प्लेन्स, अ लाइन एंड अ प्लेन. But this has impacted lot many type of questions which are usually a part of syllabus and they were coming for past so many years and there is no other possibility as well. So now the point is, यहाँ पर मैं specifically recommend करता हूँ कि if possible do all type of questions, do not delete any kind of questions. फॉर्मूले का यूज बिल्कुल हमारा हो रहा है. Say there are two planes, they are perpendicular. If two planes are perpendicular, then their normals are also perpendicular. And in that case, product of their drs will be 0. But वो concept कहाँ से आया है? वो angle between two lines के concept से आया है. तो अगर मैं इस कंसेप्ट को डिलीटेड मानता हूं तो उस तरह के जो वैरायटी ऑफ पॉसिबिलिटीज हैं दे कैन नॉट कम. तो सैंपल पेपर में भी इसी को लेकर थोड़ा कंफ्यूजन रही है. इसीलिए यहाँ पर जितना आपका एनसीईआरटी में दिए हैं टॉपिक्स को, आप उसे अगर सब कुछ कर लेते हैं, यू हैव एनफ टाइम. आई मीन पर्सनली स्पीकिंग, number of you might be preparing for the entrance examinations, yet notification has to follow. जो कहा गया था कि डिलीटेड में से अब एंट्रेंस में भी नहीं आएगा, बट देयर इज नो ऑफिशियल डॉक्यूमेंटेशन रिगार्डिंग द सेम, एंड इट्स अबाउट लर्निंग अबाउट फ्यू न्यू थिंग्स. तो अगर आप एंगल बिटवीन टू लाइंस प्लेन्स को कर लेते हैं, इट विल नॉट हार्म. तो इसको अवॉइड मत करना प्लीज. एनी डाउट?
Children, it's clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
So,
Then comes the linear programming. So LPP में सिर्फ आपकी दो तरह की चीजें, एक मैथमेटिकल फॉर्मुलेशन होता था. मींस आपकी एनसीईआरटी से अगर मैं बात करूं तो वहां जो 12.2 कंप्लीट एक तरह से डिलीट हो गई है, एक्सेप्ट 11th क्वेश्चन. मतलब सिंपल था, बाकी सारे आपकी वर्ड प्रॉब्लम्स हैं. तो सिंपल वर्ड प्रॉब्लम्स आर डिलीटेड. एंड सेकेंड थिंग, अनबाउंडेड फिजिबल रीजन, that is also deleted. So bounded region type of questions will be only in your syllabus. And 99% if we look at the sample paper pattern, it is clear that a 5 marker question of course LPP में से आएगा. And the best part is there will be only 3 questions carrying 5 marks और तीनों में ही आपको choice मिलने वाली है. इसका मतलब LPP में भी there will be a choice. One direct type of questions looking at the inequalities you need to graph, और उसका जो alternative part होगा that will be very easy. Generally that I generally recommend कि आप अगर उसको attempt करते हैं तो ग्राफ का क्वेश्चन attempt करना कंपल्शन नहीं हो सकता, बट यू शुड नो हाउ टू ग्राफ. ऐसा उसका मतलब नहीं है, बिकॉज वो एक सिर्फ ब्लूप्रिंट होता है, सजेस्टिव होता है. सीबीएसई कभी भी उसमें चेंज कर सकता है पैटर्न में. मींस एलपीपी रहना 5 मार्क का है तो इट इज पॉसिबल कि एक क्वेश्चन 2 मार्क का और एक क्वेश्शन 3 मार्क का दे दें.
yes,
फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी इज देयर विद द एग्जामिनर, द पेपर सेटर एंड सीबीएसई.
so they do not have they should not having a hard mind कि नहीं बस 5 में ही आएगा, ऐसा उनको सोच के नहीं जाना एग्जाम सेंटर.
Absolutely. See, even no one can be sure. I can give you the 90%, 95% even guarantee कि exactly that will happen. But there is a 5% chance. पेपर सेटर उस समय अगर उसको 2+3 में कर दें, no one can challenge that.
सर हुआ है लास्ट ईयर 4+2 या 1+1 ऐसे आया हुआ. जी.
That is the reason I am quoting the same thing.
जी.
So इसीलिए बिल्कुल ब्लूप्रिंट है, we are to follow that, but थोड़ा बहुत फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी बिल्कुल उसमें हो सकती है. तो और दूसरा मतलब, अगर 5 मार्कर में सैंपल पेपर में या केस स्टडी है, केस स्टडी में 2 क्वेश्चंस आपके दिए हैं सीबीएसई ने, वन इज फ्रॉम एओडी एंड वन इज फ्रॉम प्रोबेबिलिटी.
जी.
तो ऐसा कोई गाइडलाइन या कंफर्म रूल नहीं है कि इन दोनों से
ही
स्टडीज आएंगे.
ओके. जी.
केस स्टडी आपका डिटर्मिनेंट से भी बन सकता है एंड इट कैन बी फ्रॉम सम डिफरेंट चैप्टर्स एज वेल. So framing of that question will be a challenge for the examiner in general because this is happening even for the first time.
Yeah.
So even they are not trained for that. तो इसीलिए चांसेस यही हैं कि इन्हीं दोनों में से ही केस स्टडी बनने वाले हैं. अगेन नो हार्ड एंड फास्ट रूल. And that can be proven by looking at certain sample papers by private publishers. उन्होंने अलग अलग चैप्टर्स से भी केस स्टडीज को रखा है, तो you should try that. Then the probability. इन केस ऑफ प्रोबेबिलिटी आपको पता है इसमें से जो चीजें डिलीट हुई हैं दैट इज in the random variable mean and mean variance and standard deviation that is being deleted and Bernoulli trial and binomial probability distribution ये last year ही वैसे delete हो चुका है right so Bernoulli trials again 13.5 based exercise questions they are not in our syllabus
But like probability distribution they have, and these because exercise ki, is having mixed kind of questions like probability distribution, mean, variance, all kind of questions. So out of those, these mean and variance can be.
yes
Uh,
yes
G.
likewise it is already mentioned here say exercise 13.4 it is
G.
based on your random variable
You can note down, children.
एंड फ्रॉम दैट क्वेश्चन 10 टू 17 जो है वो सिर्फ डिलीट हुए हैं और उसमें भी ओनली मीन्स एंड वेरिएंस इज डिलीटेड मतलब क्वेश्चन का जो सेकंड पार्ट बाद में पूछा गया है ऑल्सो फाइंड इट्स मीन एंड वेरिएंस सिर्फ वो डिलीट हुआ है बट प्रोबेबिलिटी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन टेबल बनाना दैट इज वेरी मच इन द सिलेबस दैट वन नीड टू टेक केयर ऑफ तो प्रोबेबिलिटी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन टेबल वो है और उससे पहले कंडीशनल हो गया आपका इंडिपेंडेंट इवेंट्स एंड बेस थ्योरम सो जनरली चांसेस जो इस समय है बेस थ्योरम से ही परफेक्ट आपका केस स्टडी बन सकता है तो यू मस्ट ऑलरेडी हैव सीन दैट टू बट केस स्टडीज में वन नीड टू बी वेरी वेरी केयरफुल वो क्या उसमें प्रॉब्लम आने वाली है आई विल डिस्कस दैट टू सीबीएसई सैंपल पेपर आई एम श्योर मोस्ट ऑफ यू हैव ऑलरेडी गॉन थ्रू दैट एटलीस्ट अपने प्री बोर्ड से एक दो दिन पहले या और पहले या अब देख लिया होगा आई विल नॉट डिस्कस दैट पेपर जस्ट एक आइडिया आपको ये लग रहा है कि दो पार्ट्स हैं आपने प्री बोर्ड देखा पार्ट ए पार्ट बी पार्ट ए मतलब ऑब्जेक्टिव 24 मार्क का हो गया एंड सब्जेक्टिव 56 मार्क्स का पार्ट ए में दो सेक्शंस हैं फर्स्ट सेक्शन 16 क्वेश्चंस और सेकंड सेक्शन जो केस स्टडी है उसमें ये हाईलाइटेड है इस चीज को बहुत ध्यान से समझिए एमसीक्यू जो आपके अटैच्ड होंगे केस स्टडी के साथ आउट ऑफ 5 एमसीक्यू यू नीड टू अटेम्प्ट एनी 4 बट इफ यू अटेम्प्ट ऑल 5 राइट एंड अनफॉर्चुनेटली आपका फर्स्ट एमसीक्यू गलत है तो आपको पूरे कंप्लीट 4 मार्क्स नहीं मिलेंगे ओनली फर्स्ट 4 ऑप्शंस जो आपने लिखी हैं सिर्फ वो चेक करी जाएंगी आई विल शो यू द एग्जांपल जो मेरे स्टूडेंट्स ने गलती करी है एंड पार्ट बी में 2 मार्कर 3 मार्कर 5 मार्कर क्वेश्चंस विल बी देयर सो दिस इज ऑलरेडी प्रोबेबली डिस्कस्ड सो 5 चॉइसेस होंगी 1 मार्कर में फिर एमसीक्यू वाले भी जो हैं उसमें भी चॉइस मिल रही हैं फिर आपके पास 2 मार्कर क्वेश्चंस में 3 चॉइसेस 3 मार्कर में 2 चॉइसेस एंड 5 मार्कर में 3 क्वेश्चंस हैं और तीनों में चॉइसेस हैं तो ये तो आप सर्टेनली एक्सपेक्ट करेंगे इवन इन योर बोर्ड एग्जामिनेशन दिस इज द CBSE release sample paper please do that I'll not talk about that this is kind of a case study questions so certain statement would be given to you right followed by some diagram if it is there and then you need to answer certain parts based on that do remember it is nothing different kind of a question just that whatever if the question is there you started finding out say its area in terms of xy probably we do that only then we find in a single variable in terms of x only then we find the derivative put that to 0 and get the value of x then what will be the maximum area using the double derivative test so such type of steps wise which you were already using they will be only there same case in the case of a Bayes theorem type problems so case studies में from Bayes theorem conditional probability can be asked and various terms which you have already studied like P of A and P of A upon E1 कहूँ या P of E1 upon A they totally have a different meaning तो अब यहाँ पर अगर आपको कंसेप्ट क्लियर नहीं है, कई बार बेस थ्योरम में विदाउट इवन अंडरस्टैंडिंग आप आंसर लाइन और वो फॉर्मूले को डायरेक्ट लगा के करेक्ट आंसर निकाल सकते हैं, बट नाउ इट हैज बिकम मोर चैलेंजिंग, क्योंकि कंसेप्ट क्लियर के बिना आप इन पार्ट्स को अटेम्प्ट नहीं कर पाएंगे. सो कंसेप्ट इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट हेयर, और वही टाइम कंज्यूम करने वाला है. अब लाइकवाइज दिस, ये सीबीएसई का सैंपल पेपर ही है, चेक करिए. वैसे इस तरह के क्वेश्चंस को कहा गया कि दे आर नॉट इन द सिलेबस, राइट, के सिंपल बेसिक प्रिंसिपल वैल्यू की बात करनी है, राइट, बट दिस इज नॉट द प्रिंसिपल वैल्यू ब्रांच. तो ये सैंपल पेपर में आया है, तो बोर्ड में आ जाए तो यू कांट चैलेंज. तो इसलिए सिंपल टाइप्स को आपको बिल्कुल देखना है. देन डायरेक्ट टाइप के क्वेश्चंस ही हैं, देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम. ग्रेटेस्ट इंटीजर फंक्शन को भी इंक्लूड किया गया है, सो उसके ऊपर बेस्ड क्वेश्चन कई बार स्टूडेंट्स को डिफिकल्ट लगते हैं. डू प्रैक्टिस दैट टू. और यहाँ डायरेक्ट टाइप क्वेश्चन जनरली एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं, सॉल्व फॉर एक्स वाई जेड और गेटिंग द प्रोडक्ट ए बी एंड सॉल्विंग दैट सिस्टम. Then in LPP as mentioned, one, you need to graph. Choice में you may have a question like this. The graph is given followed by certain simple paths. But it is possible कि दोनों ही ग्राफ के क्वेश्चन दे दिए जाए बनाने के लिए, ये दे ही ना. तो प्लीज दोबारा से बता रहा हूँ, डू नॉट बी डिपेंडेंट ऑन दी और पार्ट ओनली. ग्राफ बिल्कुल आना चाहिए आपको प्लॉट करना और कॉमन शेडेड रीजन को दिखाना. These are certain few sample case studies. Even I have taken from certain reference book या जो sample paper release हुए हैं, तो that can be avoided. Now, lastly, I would like to talk about some common mistakes committed by the students, my own students. और एक क्वेश्चन आपसे लास्ट में इससे पूछने वाला हूँ. This is from the pre-board itself. This is the case study question. Please check it out. What is the mistake? Student attempted 5 parts. There are 2 ticks. 2 answers are correct, but only 1 mark is being given. Reason? First 4 check होंगे, last 1 के marks नहीं दिए जाएंगे. या तो स्टूडेंट ने थर्ड या सेकंड पार्ट को काट दिया होता कि ये मैंने अटेम्प्ट ही नहीं किया है, तब इसके यहाँ 2 मार्क्स होते. सेम वे अनदर स्टूडेंट, सिमिलर मिस्टेक आपके सामने ही है. अटेम्प्टेड ऑल 5 पार्ट्स, चाहे मैंने चेक कर दिया, टिक है, 4 मार्क्स होने चाहिए थे, बट स्टूडेंट एक्चुअली इवन यही बोर्ड में होने वाला है. तो प्लीज बी वेरी वेरी केयरफुल एंड पर्टिकुलर अबाउट दिस, कि सही होते हुए भी मार्क्स कट ना हो जाए. Then this is probably a common mistake. कोई सब्स्टिट्यूशन करा, t की वैल्यू लास्ट में रखना भूल गए कि t को तो मैंने sin x plus cos x एज्यूम किया था. So half mark for that replacement of substitution is there. Common shaded region बताया ही नहीं है. इसके बाद बिल्कुल ठीक करा कि कॉर्नर पॉइंट्स यही लिए थे चारों, सारी टेबल सही किया, बट कॉमन शेडेड को नहीं दिखाना. So marks will be loose. Again, this is a 1 marker question और इसमें कोई इंटरसेप्ट फॉर्म के अंदर सम ऑफ एक्स वाई जेड इंटरसेप्ट पूछा गया था. स्टूडेंट ने इंटरसेप्ट तो निकाल दिए, बट इनका सम नहीं निकाला. अगेन द सेम प्रॉब्लम. सेम डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन में एक डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन का आपसे क्वेश्चन में पूछा था, व्हाट इज द सम ऑफ ऑर्डर एंड डिग्री, बट स्टूडेंट ने क्वेश्चन को मिसरेड करा या जल्दबाजी में पढ़ा नहीं, सिर्फ ऑर्डर और डिग्री लिख दिया. करना कुछ नहीं था, आपको 2 + 3 5 ही करना था, बट मार्क विल बी डिडक्टेड. सो बी वेरी वेरी पर्टिकुलर एंड केयरफुल अबाउट दिस. रीड द क्वेश्चन फर्स्ट. कॉमन मैंने देखा है स्टूडेंट्स में जो प्रॉब्लम में आता है, इवन दोज इंटेलिजेंट स्टूडेंट, अच्छा ये जिनके मैं आपको पेपर दिखा रहा हूं, दे आर इनफैक्ट द टॉपर्स. ये हैं जो 90% और अबव वाले हैं, ये उनकी मिस्टेक्स हैं. सो हमें लगता है कि हम ऐसी गलती नहीं कर सकते. व्हेन यू आर एक्चुअली अपियरिंग फॉर द बोर्ड एग्जामिनेशन, देयर इज अ मेंटल प्रेशर और आप उसको ओवरकम शायद मेडिटेशन, योगा या और टेक्निक से कर सकते हैं, पर नॉट फुली, राइट। तो उस समय आपका स्टेट ऑफ माइंड कैसा है, क्या सिचुएशन है। तो अगर आप ये कॉमन चीजों को पहले से समझ लेते हैं कि anyone can commit the mistake even as a teacher while I am teaching, it may be possible कि मैं क्वेश्चन को ब्लैक बोर्ड पे गलत सॉल्व कर दूं, no one is perfect। तो इवन अगर आपको लगता है कि यू आर 95% या आपके बहुत बढ़िया है, आप भी गलती कर सकते हैं। तो उसके अकॉर्डिंगली प्लीज रीड द क्वेश्चन केयरफुली एंड कीवर्ड्स को बहुत ध्यान से हाईलाइट करिए। अगेन कॉमन मिस्टेक, डबल डेरिवेटिव निकालना है, सीधा सीकेंड स्क्वायर टी कर दिया, ये डी टी बाई डी एक्स भूल गए। आई एम श्योर आप में से कुछ के साथ पक्का हुआ होगा ऐसा। एंड दैट्स अ कॉमन मिस्टेक, dx लिखना इंटीग्रल के साथ और प्लस c, ये तो आदत ही नहीं है नॉर्मली नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स की। सो हाफ मार्क्स जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ दैट इज डिडक्टेड। ये पिछले साल का है, ये इस साल का नहीं है, तो उस समय 6 मार्क का क्वेश्चन होते थे। तो हाफ मार्क जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ दिस dx एंड प्लस c। कई बार स्टूडेंट्स डी स्क्वायर वाई बाई डी एक्स स्क्वायर का फार्मूला अपने आप ये डराइव कर लेते हैं। देयर इज नॉट सच फार्मूला फॉर दिस। क्वेश्चन को फिर ध्यान से नहीं पढ़ना, आपसे इसका डेरिवेटिव अगर पूछा है, आपने मान लो सिंपलेस्ट वे में तो लिख दिया और खत्म कर दिया, बट 1 मार्कर है, मैंने मार्क्स दिए ही नहीं क्योंकि डी वाई बाई डी एक्स वॉज आस्क्ड। और ये पेपर था मेरा 99 सॉरी मतलब वो 79 वाले स्टूडेंट का पेपर, तो इसीलिए मैंने यहाँ पे हाफ मार्क भी नहीं दिया कि स्टूडेंट शुड रियलाइज के बोर्ड में अगर ऐसा होगा तो वो 79 पर ही रुकने वाले हैं। Sorry. Next, a common mistake in AOD. You have the word problems, you have the mensuration formulas. Number of students do this kind of a mistake. क्वेश्चन को फिर से ध्यान से नहीं पढ़ा, 6 मार्कर था, पहला स्टेप ये गलत हो गया। गिवन क्वेश्चन में था कि द सिलेंडर इज ओपन एट टॉप, तो वो रीड द क्वेश्चन केयरफुली, क्वेश्चन को मिसरेड कर दिया, ये अगर रह गया तो ये 2 एक्स्ट्रा आ गया था। डेरिवेटिव गलत, 0 को इक्वल करा वो गलत, एवरी फर्दर स्टेप्स विल बी टोटली एब्सर्ड एंड रॉन्ग। सिमिलरली कोन का कोई क्वेश्चन आया, अ वॉल्यूम ऑफ अ कोन ही स्टूडेंट को याद नहीं है। अगेन मैं फिर वही बता रहा हूँ, ये 90% अबव वाले हैं, ये मत सोचना कि ये कोई मैंने 30-40% वाले स्टूडेंट्स को सामने कोट कर रहा हूँ। ये हमें वो स्टूडेंट से भी गलतियां हो जाती हैं जो बहुत अच्छा भी कर रहे होते हैं। तो कौन का वॉल्यूम 1/3 लगना था, 1 मिस्टेक इन द बिगनिंग, द होल आंसर रॉन्ग। ना अगेन इस तरह की मिस्टेक्स कॉमन फिर होती हैं, 0 into 9 is 9, राइट। सो ये गलत कर दिया। और इवन आई हैव टेकन ऑल द स्क्रीनशॉट्स वेयर इन 2 + 4 5 कर दिया, किसी ने उनको 2 + 4 करना है उसको 8 कर दिया। सो स्टूडेंट्स आर डूइंग सच टाइप ऑफ मिस्टेक्स, सो प्लीज अवॉइड दैट। चेक इट आउट, स्क्वायरिंग बोथ द साइड्स। और स्क्वायरिंग क्या करा, इसका स्क्वायर कर दिया और इसका स्क्वायर, दैट्स इट। व्हाट अबाउट 2ab वाली टर्म, दो मेथड पहले ही गलत है वैसे, नॉट रिक्वायर्ड, बट वन नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड इवन ये फॉर्मूला तो आप 8 से कर रहे हैं, तो ऐसी भी मिस्टेक्स एक्चुअल में हो जाती हैं। देन log x का होल स्क्वायर है और हम log x स्क्वायर लिखा हो तब तो ये 2 पहले आ जाता है यूजिंग द प्रॉपर्टी, बट ये इसके इक्वल नहीं होता है। तो अब ये आपका 4, अब तो 3 मार्कर क्वेश्चन है, 3 मार्कर क्वेश्चन, पहला स्टेप गलत, 0 मार्क्स। I hope this is just a basic sample for you, right? So होमवर्क में या आपको लगता है कि स्कूल में तो या जो चीजें आपने करी थी वो ये थी, और पेपर में अनएक्सपेक्टेडली कोई ऐसी सिचुएशन हो गई, बोर्ड में एटलीस्ट ऐसा नहीं होगा, आई एश्योर दैट। तो जैसा आपको टीचर्स ने स्कूल में पढ़ाया है, एक्सपेक्ट के बिल्कुल वैसा ही आपको एग्जाम में मिलने वाला है। सो प्रैक्टिस आपको करनी है अपने सैंपल पेपर्स के थ्रू, दैट इज एसेंशियली रिक्वायर्ड। देयर इज नो शॉर्टकट टू सक्सेस, यू नीड टू रिमेंबर दैट। So more you practice, more you ask your doubts, more you get indulged into this, more marks you will score. So my best wishes to all of you. Now it's for you. Question answers. If you have any doubt, you can ask.
Yes, children, if anyone has any problem in particular thing or any trick, you can ask, sir. You can discuss right now.
Anything? Any doubt to you?
Doubt, just be open to ask, children.
Sir, since we have completed the syllabus and we have left much more time, so what would you recommend to repeat the NCRT or to practice some other questions, new questions?
Okay, see, I would prefer, say, you have 13 chapters. Matrices may not require more than 2 hours for the preparation, or say 3 hours, isn't it? Determinant may require a day or even less than that. But there are certain chapters, say, you have integration, you may still need 2 to 3 days just to practice your chapter number 7. So for the next, you may keep your aim for next 20 days, let you revise all the chapters, or maybe next 15 days only you revise all your chapters. Now that depends on your school's system, because if you are say second pre-board, if they are starting, or if you are being called at the school for your practical examination, so you may left with lesser time, then this 15 days may be stretched to say 25 days even. So practice initially, revise again from the NCRT and exemplar as well as, right. And once that practice is over, altogether altogether you may even start with your sample papers as well. So I think किसी ने आपने यू लाइक लिया होगा, किसी ने ऑल वट एवर आर अवेलेबल इन द मार्केट, या आपके मैम ने अगर कोई रिकमेंड किया, तो सैंपल पेपर को साइमल्टेनियसली करते रहिए, और चैप्टर्स को भी आपको साथ साथ रिवाइज करना है.
Sir, here I would like to add one thing कि
please.
बच्चों को mentally they should be ready for that कि अभी जो डेट शीट आई नहीं है, तो इसमें हमारे पास बहुत नंबर ऑफ डेज का जो गैप है ना, वो कम भी हो सकता है.
मैम, जब बताया गया था
जैसे
एचआरडी
between the
मिनिस्टर, तो ये था कि 4 मई से एग्जाम्स होंगे एंड
जून
1
तक.
वीक का गैप उनको मिलेगा स्टूडेंट्स को. तो 1 वीक हम मान के चल रहे हैं. इससे इसलिए मैंने पहले ही कह दिया था कि इट मे बी इवन 4 और 5 डेज एज वेल. तो आप मान के चलिए कि यू विल बी गेटिंग नॉट मोर देन 5 डेज, राइट, नॉट मोर देन 4 और 5 डेज इन द मेन बोर्ड एग्जामिनेशन. बट अगर आपको 8 डेज मिल जाते हैं तो नथिंग लाइक दैट,
जी
तो वो तो
जी.
आपके लिए एक्स्ट्रा बोनस और बेनिफिट का हो जाएगा. सो उस टाइम पीरियड की प्लानिंग इज लिटिल बिट डिफरेंट. बट इस समय जो टाइम है वो है कि इफ यू प्रिपेयर क्विकली, आई मीन क्विक प्रैक्टिस, एंड आई एम नॉट सेइंग एंड सजेस्टिंग कि अब आप कोई भी सॉल्व फॉर एक्स वाई जेड के क्वेश्चन उठाए. एनसीईआरटी एक्सरसाइज में देयर आर 15 क्वेश्चंस, आप रैंडमली कोई भी 2 क्वेश्चंस को सॉल्व कर लीजिए, दैट इज फेयर एनफ. Similarly, pick any other chapter. There are lot many questions. जो important questions आपको already बता दिए जाते हैं, and even I have a prepared list of that important type questions from NCERT. I'll share with your ma'am. ठीक है.
जी.
तो उससे फिर आपको एक आइडिया लग जाएगा कि लास्ट मिनट में इस समय आपको किन क्वेश्चंस पे NCERT से फोकस करना है. बट द ओनली थिंग इज वो लिस्ट के अंदर रिड्यूस्ड सिलेबस वाले भी इंक्लूडेड है. वो मैंने उसको मॉडिफाई नहीं किया है, बट दैट वो कुछ क्वेश्चंस हैं जो आपको डिलीट करने होंगे. बट अदरवाइज पूरा एनसीईआरटी एक्सरसाइज का बिल्कुल यू हैव अ फेयर आइडिया अबाउट दैट.
ओके, थैंक यू सो मच सर. एनी अदर क्वेरी चिल्ड्रन? किसी बच्चे को कुछ पूछना है? पूछो.
So how 2 or 3 markers एग्जाम्स में कैसे आएंगे एलपीपी के?
सी इन एलपीपी मैंने आपको जैसा भी बताया है कि अभी बोर्ड के हिसाब से तो ब्लूप्रिंट में वो ओनली 5 मार्कर ही आने वाला है, राइट. बट इवन 1 मार्कर भी एलपीपी में आया हुआ है लास्ट ईयर का, जैसे मैम भी अभी रेफरेंस दे रहे थे, तो वो लास्ट ईयर में 1 मार्कर में भी दे दिया गया है एलपीपी. तो 2 मार्कर में क्वेश्चंस प्रिपेयर आराम से हो सकते हैं कि आपके पास गिवन ग्राफ दे दिया और वही एंड पॉइंट्स दिए हुए, कॉर्नर पॉइंट, z को मैक्सिमाइज बताओ किस पॉइंट पे हो रहा है. सो दैट मे बी अ 2 मार्कर क्वेश्चन. 3 मार्कर में इंस्टेड ऑफ 3 लाइंस की ग्राफिंग, ओनली 2 सिंपल लाइंस का ग्राफ बनवा दिया और उसका शेडेड रीजन बता दीजिए. जबकि वैसे 99% इट विल नॉट हैपन, बट दैट जस्ट अ बेसिक आइडिया कि इट मे बी पॉसिबल. सो यू शुड बी प्रिपेयर कि आपको कोई चीज को छोड़ना नहीं है. दैट इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. जो भी रिड्यूस में जहां बिल्कुल क्लियर कट क्लैरिटी है, जहां मुझे पता है कि वर्ड प्रॉब्लम्स हैं एलपीपी की नहीं आएंगी, मीन वैल्यू थ्योरम है, लिमिट एज अ सम है, या रो ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन के जो आपके एलिमेंट्री ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन है, जो कंफर्म डिलीटेड है स्पेसिफिक सब टॉपिक्स, आप उनको तो बिल्कुल देखिए ही मत। दैट इज ट्रू फैक्ट, गारंटीड वहां से नहीं आएगा। बट कुछ चैप्टर्स और टॉपिक्स में जहां थोड़ी एम्बिग्विटी रही है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल इनवर्स ट्रिग्नोमेट्री, वहां थोड़ा सा अगर आप एक्स्ट्रा देख लेते हैं। नेक्स्ट आई विल ऑलवेज सजेस्ट एंड टॉक अबाउट 3D। वहां
Right.
पर जैसे एंगल लाइंस और उनकी बात करी गई है, वो थोड़ा सा अगर हम एक्स्ट्रा देख लेते हैं। एंड अनदर इज द एरिया अंडर कर्व, एज ऑलरेडी आई हैव डिस्कस्ड, कि उसमें हम मैक्सिमम चीजों को कवर कर लें एंड अवॉइड ओनली द डिफरेंट एंड डिफिकल्ट टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस।
Any other query, children? कुछ और पूछना है? आप पूछ लीजिए अभी जो क्वेरीज हैं सर से।
Sir, how to attempt 1 markers? Because in maths we cannot just write the end answer. We have to like show some calculation. In fact, some questions are prove or show this. Sir,
See, very first
not waste time while writing 1 markers.
Okay. See, again, I'm talking about 1 marker. So generally do not expect proving part or show that as a 1 marker. 1 marker, maybe say you have integral, say minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 sine cube x dx. Right. So now you know the answer is 0. Being a odd function, minus a to a odd function, the integral is 0. So that type of question is simply your 1 marker. Now what will happen? If you write only 0, right, and that is your answer, you will get 1 mark. But if you want to explain that, which as already I have mentioned, if you write 1 or 2 steps, so you may always say, since the function used in the integral is odd, therefore I is equal to 0. So that only either one statement or 2 statements are sufficient for the 1 marker. No more explanations are required. That is main important point. Even you do not give any explanation, if your final answer, sometimes it happens that we calculate mentally. Likewise, I shown you one question, write the sum of the order and degree of some differential equation. Let's say the answer is 5. आप 5 लिख दीजिए, आपको पूरे 1 मार्क मिलेगा। बट हाँ, अगर आप साथ में ये भी लिख देते हैं, order is 3, degree is 2, therefore sum is equal to 5, that's perfect. बट समटाइम व्हाट हैपन्स, मैं आपको वो भी कोट कर देता हूं। मान लीजिए आंसर 5 था, स्टूडेंट ने क्या करा, ऑर्डर 1 डिग्री 4, जो गलत है, पता नहीं कैसे बट कर दिया, और आंसर उसका करेक्ट आ गया। व्हाट डू यू एक्सपेक्ट, उसमें क्या होगा, एग्जामिनर क्या करेंगे?
0 marks. No.
That's I mean very different or difficult situation for the examiner as well, because as per the marking scheme says, for the final correct answer give the 1 mark for the 1 marker question, right? But again, I am very strict checker. I'm not talking about myself, but in general, I am getting your paper and I believe in the concepts. In that case, I will give you 0 mark. But some other teacher, वो कहेगा सिर्फ आंसर होना चाहिए था 5, चलो ऊपर कुछ भी किया गया है, आंसर तो आ गया, I will give 5 mark. Oh, sorry, I will give 1 mark in that case. So that flexibility may be always possible in boards examination. तो 1 marker के लिए कुछ स्टेप्स अगर इजी हैं और अगर आपको लिखना है जो आप मेंटली सोच रहे हैं, या आपको लगता है कि एक छोटा सा फॉर्मूला बताना जरूरी है, बस उतना बता दीजिए. Not much explanation is required. And one another important thing जो मैं बताना भूल गया, जनरली व्हाट हैपन्स के स्टूडेंट्स का, और ये हर एक ह्यूमन नेचर है, वी रियली वांट कि मेरा पेपर बहुत बेस्ट प्रेजेंट हो. तो हाउ वी डू यूजुअली स्टार्ट राइटिंग आवर पेपर स्मार्टली, उसमें अच्छा सा पूरा पेपर सॉल्व करेंगे. और यू आर दी गर्ल्स, तो गर्ल्स का तो मैंने खासकर देखा है, वो राइट साइड में मार्जिन लगा रहे हैं, आंसर को बॉक्स में हाईलाइट 2 लाइनें छोड़ रहे हैं. आई मीन आई डोंट नो वेदर यू आर डूइंग दैट और नो, बट इट जनरली हैपन्स. सो उस केस में क्या हो रहा है कि स्टार्टिंग के ब्यूटिफिकेशन के चक्कर में, टू इम्प्रेस द एग्जामिनर, पहले आधे घंटे में तो मैंने अपने से 5-4 क्वेश्चन बड़े अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन भी कर दिए और रीजन आउट कर दिया, और उसके बाद जब मैंने घड़ी पे देखा, आई लेफ्ट विद नो टाइम, देन आई एम रशिंग एंड देन आई एम हैविंग द टेंशन. सो प्लीज आपकी स्पीड जो है वो यूनिफॉर्म होनी चाहिए, स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम दैट 1 मिनट. पेपर हुआ आपका स्टार्ट राइटिंग, स्पीड यूनिफॉर्म रखिए, ये नहीं कि बहुत ज्यादा स्लो चल रहे हैं फास्ट. प्रॉब्लम मैं आपको बता रहा हूं जो इस बार सीबीएसई में आपके एग्जाम में आने वाली है, वो सिर्फ लेंथ को लेकर इशू होगा। एवरी स्टूडेंट, ये मैं आपको प्रिडिक्ट कर रहा हूं, जब स्टूडेंट्स आप बोर्ड का पेपर बाहर देकर निकलेंगे उस समय 3 महीने बाद मीडिया में क्या होगा, पेपर वॉज वेरी लेंदी, वो सारा सब जगह चलने वाला है। ये मैं आपको अभी न्यूज बता रहा हूँ जो आने वाली है। तो अब आपको पता है, व्हाई नॉट टू प्रिपेयर फॉर दैट। और वो प्रिपरेशन आप अभी कर सकते हैं। लास्ट मिनट में आप सोचेंगे मिरेकल हो जाएगा कि अभी तो मैं रिटर्न प्रैक्टिस ना करूं। एंड इवन आई हैव ऑब्जर्व माई मेनी स्टूडेंट्स, वो पता नहीं कैसे आरडी या एनसीईआरटी को उठाते हैं और उसको रीड कर रहे होते हैं लाइक अ लिटरेचर, और पूछो तो हाँ सब कुछ आता है उन्हें, बट वंस दे एक्चुअली राइट, तब सब चीजें एक्चुअली पता ही नहीं होता है, फॉर्मूलाज में कंफ्यूजन है, या देयर आर लॉट मेनी इश्यूज विच में अकर। तो रिटर्न प्रैक्टिस इज द की मंत्र जो मैं लास्ट में कहूंगा, सो दैट यू हैव अ गुड एनफ राइटिंग हैबिट्स। वही आपका पेपर कंप्लीट करवा पाएगा 3 आवर्स के अंदर। अदरवाइज आपके 2 एक क्वेश्चंस 3 अगर छूट जाते हैं, यू कैन नॉट चैलेंज सीबीएसई। प्लीज यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट दैट इज अ बिग बॉडी। जब तक आपके चैलेंज के कोर्ट के रिजल्ट आएंगे ना, तब तक सब चीजें बंद हो चुकी होंगी। ठीक है, सो अटेम्प्ट द पेपर इन अ वे कि आपकी स्पीड पहले से ही है। तो मैम मस्ट बी गाइडिंग यू, सैंपल पेपर्स आपको मिल ही रहे होंगे फ्रॉम द डिफरेंट स्कूल्स एज वेल। तो प्लीज उनको आप करते रहिए एंड गेट देम इवेल्युएटेड देम एज वेल। सेल्फ इवेल्युएशन बेस्ट है, पीयर में डिस्कस कर लिया, और यू मे इवन शेयर विद योर टीचर इफ दैट्स फाइन विद यू।
ठीक है, so any more query or should we turn it up, children? I think all the queries are over. So thank you so much, sir, for sparing your valuable time with us today. And it was really very interesting and interactive session today. And especially, it was really excellent that when you shared the common mistakes, because children, when they see the others, then children feel that yeah, somewhere they must have also done the same kind of somewhere. They must have, I'm very sure that they must have felt the same. And it was really excellent, sir. And it was due to the COVID thing that we could only arrange this online session. But I'm very sure and look forward to have more wonderful session offline. And we will surely invite you in our school to have more interaction with you, sir.
That
Thank
will
you so
my
much,
pleasure.
sir.
Yeah,
Ji.
thank you so much. So all of you, good luck and be safe, be at home. School बुलाते हैं, be very very careful about that. Wear mask, social distancing, rules to follow. God bless you all. Take care. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.